Well, this is it. This is the last drive before I start taking parts off and turbo it. Let's go. Alright, this is it. That was the final drive of this car while it is in its current condition. Kind of bittersweet, I'm not gonna lie. Means that's the last time this car will be naturally aspirated. Well, maybe not the last time, but at least for now, the next month, year, 2 years, however long, it's the last time it will be naturally aspirated. So what's the plan? Well, I gotta get the header off. And from there, it's more or less a bolt-on from the header to the turbo kit. So, I guess let's just get into this. Alright, so first thing's going to be the header right there. After the header, I gotta take off the rear splitter. That'll be it. Those two. Alright, so this looks like 210 mil there. Which means there's 210 mil over there. And then down here, that looks like another 10 mil right there. Alright. So I pretty much need a bunch of 10 mil. That'll work. That'll work. Alright, rear splitter is now off, which means now I can get working on the three amigos down there, which are always fun. So let's go. Alright, that's off. The three amigos are done. Alright, sweet. Oh. There we go. So we got some empty space now. We got no headers on there. Alright, let me clean this up first. That's gonna be the first thing, is clean up. Let's get all this stuff on there. Let's get all this stuff off of there. And then I'll go ahead and attach the downpipe first. The downpipe first, header second, and then from there I'll start attaching the turbo. I found three that will work as my new three amigos. So now it's a matter of lathering this guy up with new gasket maker and plopping him on there. So I have it in. I had to go ahead and loosen the core up and move it around to make sure everything fit properly. I only have it hanging by 2 bolts right now, but it's in. The only thing that I gotta say is the O2 wires are lower, so they're short a couple inches. This one fits, but the other one does not reach otherwise. So I got this guy right here coming over. I think I know what I'm gonna do for this. Well, it's all bolted up and tightened up to spec. I added this on there, got that all done up, got the gasket and gasket maker in there. I went ahead and grabbed a longer O2 sensor cable. Now I'm gonna have that one plugged in. I mean, in terms of how this thing's gonna look and how it fits right now, it's pretty damn good. I mean, I got no complaints so far. I went ahead and got this thing put together, tightened up. So yeah, we're making progress. I started messing with the oil lines a little bit. I gotta get them figured out the rest of the way. Otherwise, this thing's happening pretty damn quick. This is honestly the one that I'm probably going to end up going with. It's going to be immediate right angle after the turbo, going all the way over, followed by blow-off valve, which I got to turn around, going into mass airflow, go at the 90 degree, going into throttle button. Trying to keep it as short as possible. And this still gives me lots of space for the air to water intercooler. Yeah, this is probably how I'm going to end up doing it. Make it a little more uniform so it goes straight across like that. But I guess let's just kind of talk about what I've done so far. Well, I started out basically removing all of the parts that I don't need. So what is that? That is the intake I had to redo. It is the header, and that was really like the big 2 things that I had to take off. From that point, it was kind of getting everything out and installing it. So what do we have installed right now? Where are we at? Well, number 1, the turbo is installed. All the gaskets are installed. The O2 sensors are both installed. Everything is tightened up from the mechanical hardware standpoint of the exhaust portion of it. And after I got all that done, the next thing was going to be the vacuum lines. So I already had the boost block installed. So from that point, it was just running the lines from the boost block to the turbo for the wastegate, and then the boost block to the blow-off valve, and then finally the boost block to the pressure sensor, the map sensor. I have one more line that I have to run, and that's going to be going from the boost block with the large nipple going directly into the actual intake system. So I got to figure out where I want to attach that and get it all in there, but that's the last one that I need to run for the vacuum line. Next thing that I did was the oil lines, which I haven't finished yet. I have the primary oil feed line that is connected up to the oil sandwich plate that I currently have routed and just on the ground underneath the car right now. I think in the next couple of days, I'm going to go ahead and install that. And then it's going to be either tapping the stock oil pan or using the OBX oil pan, which I haven't decided if that's what I want to go yet. The OBX oil pan has a small leak in it and it's questionable quality, so I might just end up tapping the stock oil pan and going that route. It might just end up being the easiest and safest and most reliable way of doing it. I don't want to mess with any problems down the road, so we'll just have to wait and see. I might do it, I might not. So that's kind of where we're at right now. This video, I'm going to end it there. Next video, I'm going to either drop the oil pan and tap it or install the new oil pan. I also need to do the valve cover gasket and install the sway bars that are over there. Other than that, what's left, I need to do some sort of hanging mechanism for the intake piping. It's a lot of weight at the one corner right now and it droops. I don't want to have that, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that. And then I also have the oil catch can that I need to tap some holes for and get this thing installed. Run the oil lines for this. And that's kind of getting down to what all is left, at least at this point. I mean, this has ended up being a lot easier than I was originally expecting it to be, and I'm using a whole lot less pipes than what I originally expected to be using. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, don't know why the hell you're still watching. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.